Have you ever found yourself struggling with the complexities of friendships, wondering how to maintain balance and harmony? Or maybe you've faced difficult times where friendships seemed more burdensome than beneficial. Well, you're not alone. Friendships are a fundamental part of human experience, but they come with their own set of challenges and rewards. In today's video, we'll draw from the profound teachings of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that offers valuable insights into how we can navigate our relationships with wisdom and grace. We'll be looking at the wisdom of three great Stoic philosophers, Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, and see how their teachings can help us cultivate and maintain meaningful friendships. Before we dive in, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. And if you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Now, let's embark on this journey together. Stoicism is a powerful philosophy that originated in Athens in the early 3rd century BC. It teaches us that while we cannot control external events, we can control our reactions to them. This philosophy emphasizes rational thinking and self-control, encouraging us to live in harmony with nature and our own inner principles. The roots of Stoicism lie with Zeno of Citium, who founded the school of thought around 300 BC. The name Stoicism comes from the Stoa Poikile, the painted porch in Athens where Zeno and his followers met. The core tenets of Stoicism are derived from earlier philosophical traditions, including Socratic and Cynic philosophies. However, Stoicism distinguishes itself by its focus on personal ethics informed by a system of logic and views on the natural world. Our journey today will be guided by the teachings of three key Stoic philosophers: Seneca, a Roman statesman and advisor, known for his essays and letters, which provide practical advice on how to live a good life. Epictetus, a former slave turned influential teacher, whose teachings were recorded by his student Arrian in the Discourses and Enchiridion. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor whose personal reflections, known as the Meditations, offer profound insights into the application of Stoic principles in daily life. At its core, Stoicism teaches that we should focus on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, while accepting that we cannot control external events. This mindset can be incredibly liberating, helping us to maintain inner peace regardless of external circumstances. The main virtues promoted by Stoicism are wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, all of which are essential for building and maintaining healthy relationships. Stoicism is built on four cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues serve as a foundation for living a balanced and fulfilling life. Wisdom: this is the ability to navigate complex situations in a rational and calm manner. It involves understanding what is truly important and making decisions based on reason rather than emotion. Courage: this is the strength to face challenges and adversity with resilience and determination. It's not just physical bravery, but also the mental fortitude to stand up for what is right. Justice: this virtue emphasizes fairness and integrity. It's about treating others with respect and acting in a way that contributes to the greater good. Temperance: this is the practice of self-control and moderation. It involves managing our desires and impulses to avoid excess and maintain balance in our lives. By integrating these virtues into our daily lives, we can improve not only our friendships, but also our overall well-being. Logos, or universal reason, is a central concept in Stoicism. It refers to the rational principle that governs the universe. Stoics believe that by aligning our lives with Logos, we can achieve inner peace and harmony. This means accepting the natural order of things and understanding that everything happens for a reason, even if that reason is not immediately apparent. Seneca, one of the most prolific Stoic writers, provides us with a wealth of wisdom on the subject of friendship. His writings emphasize the importance of mutual respect, understanding, and shared values in any meaningful relationship. Seneca believed that true friendship is based on virtue. He famously said, "One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood." For Seneca, a friend is someone with whom you can share your innermost thoughts without fear of judgment. He saw friendship as a partnership in virtue, where both parties support each other's moral and personal growth. Seneca lived through turbulent times, serving as an advisor to Emperor Nero and often finding himself in precarious political situations. Despite these challenges, he maintained close friendships that provided him with strength and solace. His letters to Lucilius are filled with reflections on the nature of friendship and advice on how to cultivate and maintain it. In today's world, where superficial connections often outnumber deep, meaningful relationships, Seneca's advice is incredibly relevant. To apply his teachings, we should focus on building friendships that are rooted in honesty and mutual growth. This involves being open about our struggles and supporting our friends in their journeys. By prioritizing virtue and mutual respect, we can create lasting and fulfilling relationships. Seneca's writings are a treasure trove of wisdom on how to live a good life. His letters to Lucilius, known as Letters from a Stoic, cover a wide range of topics, including friendship. In these letters, Seneca emphasizes the importance of choosing friends who share our values and can support our personal growth. Seneca believed that the foundation of any strong friendship is virtue. He argued that friends should help each other become better individuals. This means offering honest feedback, supporting each other's goals, and being there during difficult times. According to Seneca, a true friend is a partner in our journey toward moral excellence. Seneca also offers advice on how to deal with challenges in friendships. He believed that conflicts should be approached with patience and understanding. Instead of reacting impulsively, we should take a step back, assess the situation, and respond calmly. This approach helps to maintain harmony and strengthen the bond between friends. Epictetus offers a unique perspective on relationships, emphasizing the importance of maintaining inner tranquility regardless of external circumstances. His teachings remind us that our happiness depends more on our attitudes and perceptions than on the actions of others. Epictetus taught that we should approach relationships with a sense of detachment, not in a cold or indifferent way, but in a manner that allows us to maintain our inner peace. He advised, "Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens." This means focusing on our own actions and responses rather than trying to control others. For Epictetus, the key to a healthy relationship is to focus on what we can control, our own actions and responses, while accepting that we cannot control the actions of others. This perspective helps us avoid unnecessary stress and disappointment, allowing us to enjoy our relationships without being overly dependent on them for our happiness. Consider a scenario where a friend frequently cancels plans at the last minute. Instead of getting upset, a Stoic approach would be to understand that you cannot control their actions, but you can control your reaction. By accepting this, you can maintain your peace of mind and decide how to move forward with the friendship. This might involve having a candid conversation with your friend about the cancellations or adjusting your expectations to avoid future frustration. Epictetus taught that our perceptions shape our reality. This means that how we interpret and respond to events is more important than the events themselves. By changing our perceptions, we can change our experiences. This principle is particularly useful in relationships, where misunderstandings and conflicts often arise from misinterpretations. One of Epictetus's key teachings is the importance of maintaining emotional balance. He believed that we should not let external events disturb our inner peace. This involves practicing self-control and not letting our emotions dictate our actions. By staying calm and composed, we can handle relationship challenges more effectively. Epictetus also emphasized the importance of setting boundaries. He believed that we should not let others' actions affect our well-being. This means being clear about our limits and not allowing ourselves to be manipulated or taken advantage of. By setting healthy boundaries, we can protect our mental and emotional health. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, offers profound insights into how to navigate personal relationships with wisdom and compassion. As a Roman emperor, Marcus Aurelius had to manage complex relationships daily. He believed in the importance of treating others with kindness and understanding, even when faced with difficulties. One of his famous quotes is, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This emphasizes the importance of leading by example in our relationships. Instead of expecting perfection from our friends, we should strive to embody the virtues we value. To implement Marcus Aurelius's teachings, we can start by practicing empathy and patience in our interactions. This means listening to our friends without judgment and offering support without expecting anything in return. Marcus Aurelius believed that the best way to influence others is by leading by example. This means embodying the virtues we value and acting with integrity. In relationships, this approach can inspire others to follow suit and create a positive ripple effect. Compassion is a key theme in Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. He believed that we should treat others with kindness and understanding, even when they make mistakes. This involves practicing empathy and trying to see things from the other person's perspective. By showing compassion, we can build stronger and more supportive relationships. Marcus Aurelius also taught that change is a natural part of life. This means accepting that relationships may evolve over time. Instead of resisting change, we should embrace it and adapt accordingly. This flexibility allows us to maintain healthy and fulfilling relationships even as circumstances shift. Stoicism provides practical tools for dealing with common challenges in friendships. By applying Stoic principles, we can navigate conflicts, misunderstandings, and changes with grace and wisdom. Friendships often come with their own set of challenges, such as misunderstandings, conflicts, or changes in life circumstances. Stoicism offers tools to navigate these issues effectively. For example, when faced with a misunderstanding, a Stoic approach would involve seeking to understand the other person's perspective and responding calmly and rationally. Let's consider a scenario. You have a longtime friend who suddenly becomes distant. Instead of jumping to conclusions, apply Stoic principles by calmly assessing the situation. Reach out with empathy, expressing your concern without making assumptions. This approach can open up a dialogue and help resolve misunderstandings. Another example could involve dealing with a friend who has different values or priorities. Rather than trying to change them, a Stoic approach would involve accepting them as they are and focusing on the aspects of the friendship that are mutually fulfilling. This helps maintain the relationship while respecting each other's differences. Stoicism teaches us that every relationship is an opportunity for personal growth. By applying Stoic principles, we can become better friends and, in turn, inspire those around us to grow as well. This involves being mindful of our own behaviors, practicing self-reflection, and striving to embody the virtues we admire. Conflicts are an inevitable part of any relationship. Stoicism offers practical tools for handling conflicts with grace. This involves staying calm, listening actively, and seeking to understand the other person's perspective. By approaching conflicts with a rational mindset, we can find mutually beneficial solutions and strengthen our relationships. Stoicism teaches us to build resilience by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. This mindset is particularly useful in relationships, where we often encounter situations beyond our control. By accepting these situations and focusing on our own actions, we can navigate relationship challenges more effectively. A key principle of Stoicism is the idea that relationships should foster mutual growth. This means supporting each other's goals, offering constructive feedback, and celebrating each other's successes. By focusing on mutual growth, we can build relationships that are both fulfilling and enriching. In conclusion, Stoicism offers timeless wisdom that can help us cultivate meaningful and resilient friendships. By focusing on what we can control, practicing empathy, and striving to embody virtues, we can enhance our relationships and lead more fulfilling lives. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Stoicism and friendship. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Let us know in the comments how you apply Stoic principles in your relationships. Until next time, stay wise and stay kind.